What's up, everybody? It's your boy J Mac, and welcome back to Bigfoot Input. We are going to dive into another cryptid picture reaction video. Check out some new pictures. Hopefully, you've never seen these before. First of all, I just want to address real quick. This will be our last video of the week on into next week because we will be doing a road trip to West Virginia. So yes, we will be checking out the Mothman Museum. Yes, we will be checking out the Bigfoot Museum in Sutton. But if you guys know about anything that we need to know about, any hidden gems, please leave it down in the comments. We will try to squeeze it in and check it out. So also we appreciate all the support that we get on the channel. If you would like to financially help support the channel, you may do so by going to our Patreon account, which is linked in the bio section, but it's just patreon.com/Bigfoot Input. That's all. And it's $1 a month. It's not much, but I assure you it does help. It does help a lot with any financial costs that, we have to recoup from running this channel. So, I think that's it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and dive into this picture reaction. First of all, go ahead and crack a beer. All right, I break for beer. All right, let's get into this thing. So, all right, this picture here, I was perplexed by this, and I stared at it for way too long, I promise you. And I know it kind of looks like an old man, like creepy, like kind of making his way across this river. His left arm is out there, and he's kind of got his right arm across his midsection. I don't think that's the case at all. I think this is extreme pareidolia, and I think what we're seeing is a tree stump. Like if you ever go out on a boat, you'll see this like stump sticking out of the water, and it'll have like some bird nesting on the top of it. And I think that's what we're looking at here. I don't think this is a cryptid creature at all. Okay. All right, this picture. I don't know really what to make of this. It doesn't look like a Sasquatch. It looks like a guy in a furry suit. And it doesn't even have like the face is not even covered. It just looks like a young man with a kind of a white face, a pale face, in a suit. I guess I could be wrong, and this could be a really great picture of a Sasquatch, but it doesn't really have the Sasquatch characteristics, and it just looks out of place as far as I'm concerned. So I don't think that that this is legit. So I'm gonna have to go with implausible on that one. All right, guys, I love this picture. I think that this is 100% plausible and probable and all that. Yeah, okay, so we have this big, bipedal creature hidden by trees, as per usual. I mean, we should expect that by now. But if you look at the fur, look real in depth, you're going to see that the ends of the fur are sort of a different color than the creature itself. It's almost like he's like a black, but then he has these like light brown, almost reddish highlights all through the fur, kind of like where the sun would have been hitting it, I guess. But I don't think anyone would go through the trouble of actually adding highlights to a furry suit just to fool everybody on the internet and ultimately not make any money doing it. So I'm going to say this picture is real. I like that picture a lot. All right, guys, I hear a lot like, where's the Dogman? Where's your pictures of Dogman? Like, all right, well, look, I'm not going to say that I don't believe in Dogman. It's not a subject that fascinates me. It's like Sasquatch does. Yes, I will incorporate it in the channel, but there are people out there that are just fanatic about it, and I'm not. This is possibly a picture of a Dogman. Yes, it's a bipedal creature. It looks like it's running. It also looks like it has two pointy ears up top and a snout, and it's hairy, and it has a huge red circle around it. So if there was a picture of a Dogman, it would look a lot like this, and this very well may be one, and it might not be. So this guy here, not a lot going on here. So here's the thing. Yes, this could be a very good blurry, pixelated picture of a skunk ape or Bigfoot walking from point A to point B. Most likely a skunk ape because it doesn't look like it has the stature of a Sierra Nevada Bigfoot or a Yeti. So I'm gonna say skunk ape because it reminds me of Dave Shelley's Skunk Ape, although it's not. Or this is nothing more than some sort of painting, that someone took a picture of because it is so grainy. It's hard to say, but it does kind of look like a picture to me. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say that this is probably implausible. No, it's plausible. It's just not improbable. It's not probable. So, all right, this guy. I don't know what movie this is from, but this is cool. This is a cool suit, makeup thing, whatever it is. It's awesome. It's huge. This is a massive. If there's a human being in there, which I think there is, it looks like a big, big person. It almost looks like more of a, a band, not abominable snowman sort of thing, like maybe like some sort of caveman giant. I don't know, but it's got to be from a movie. There's no way this is real. No one stood that close and took a picture of a Sasquatch and lived to tell about it. So I'm going to say improbable. This picture hit the internet like by storm. I mean, like news media, like big news media outlets were talking about it. And I didn't touch it at the time because just everyone was talking about it. And I didn't want to just jump on the bandwagon and be the next person talking about it. But it's a fascinating picture, and it was taken, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was in Texas, and this is outside of a zoo. So the fence of a zoo. So, the problem with the picture is people are screaming skinwalker. And I don't know enough about skinwalkers to say yay or nay, and if that's even a possible thing. I don't like to add conspiracy to conspiracy, but this is obviously something. Although to me, it looks like a small man wearing some sort of wolf costume. So I guess that's the description of a skinwalker. If it is, that's what it is. I don't know. Okay, this picture. Look, I think it's a suit. I'm sorry. I didn't write this caption here, by the way. Someone else did that. But I think it's a suit. I know there's not that many suits out there in the world, and this is a pretty good looking one if it is. It looks very much like a Mark Anders quality of a suit. But the front here, we're looking at one of two things. Either, yes, that is a baby Sasquatch hanging on the front of this mother, to which makes a little more sense. But you still have that like straight line, like right down the backside of it. There's no shape to this child, juvenile Sasquatch, if that's what it is. And there's no way you're going to convince me that those are breasts. I mean, it's like a tenting type of thing. It goes straight out and then goes straight down. So I personally am going to say that I don't think this is not probable at all. In fact, it's probably not plausible. I think that's a fake. I think that's a suit. This picture, I went ahead and did the whole screen because I wanted everybody to be able to see who posted it. And there's another guy that's tagged in it and, blah, blah, whatever. This to me looks plausible. I mean, could it possibly be a man covered in mud? I guess it could be, but damn, look at those arms. That's a lot of length on the arms. And I think it's more probable that this is a Sasquatch, taking a bath in the river, or maybe popping up out of the river from somewhere. There have been accounts of Sasquatch, like, this guy fishing for an hour, and then all of a sudden a Sasquatch just pop up out of the river. And that kind of supports the theory that, that they swim into underwater cave systems, and that, that they dwell there, and also above ground cave systems. But in this case, it would be underwater. So I'm going to say that this is totally plausible, and I think that's a picture of a Bigfoot. This picture is quite obviously fake to me, as far as I'm concerned. I think somebody out there is going to be like, oh, that's from that movie so and so, you know. Like, you guys always know what movie these pictures come from. I do not. I don't watch all these movies. I usually kind of stay away from the stuff that's contrived, you know, just as a rule. But I know that this is a picture of a movie creature from something. So I'm sure that someone in the comments will enlighten me and tell me what movie this came from. Okay, guys, I want you to focus on the big red oval. And what's inside that red oval looks to me to be a guy wearing a white ghillie suit. If you've ever seen I'm sure a lot of guys, some people have firsthand experience. I don't. But if you ever see the movies of the guys, like the snipers in the snow, they're always wearing this sort of white suit that they can lay down in the snow and just sort of disappear. That's what this looks like to me. I can see black feet, which I mean, I've never seen a Yeti's feet, but it just looks like the bottom of a costume to me. There's no foot definition. If this guy's barefoot, there's no foot definition. Also, it looks like I can kind of see a belt type thing around the midsection there. And yeah, and I'm just gonna say that no, that's not a Yeti. I don't think the guy's trying to be a Yeti. I think he's maybe doing field maneuvers or something in this ghillie suit. This picture here, okay, so this is 4 pictures. This is from a guy named Zeus. I think he used to call his channel, it was like Western Slope Bigfoot, which is like Colorado. Now I think it's Project Sasquatch. He's a pretty cool guy. He's got a nice channel. Go check it out. He's got a lot of good captures. This one obviously shows a Sasquatch in motion. He caught 4 pictures of it, and in each picture, these are rapid fire pictures, you know, and in each picture, the Sasquatch is just a little further out of the scene, getting behind this tree so it can hide. And that's, of course, typical. And this guy's channel has a lot of material similar to this, and it's good stuff. So please go check him out, Project Sasquatch. Tell him I sent you. Okay, this is from a movie called Sasquatch Among Wild Men. And it was a very good movie. I found it on maybe Amazon Prime or something to that effect. But it deals a lot with Dr. Meldrum's studies. And it talks a lot about the scalp and the hand that the Tibetan monks swear is Yeti. And even though it's been tested and retested and different things. But anyway, I won't get into all that. But this is a good movie, and if you haven't seen it, you should. This is a screenshot from that movie that supposedly shows one of these creatures, and it's a cool shot, you know. So it's a good movie. I want to share it with you guys. So please go check that out and let me know what you think about it in the comments. Okay, guys, the only reason that I put this picture in here is the guy over on the right. Without him, this could be raccoons or, varying creatures, honestly. But the guy on the right, if you look at him specifically, he has the head shape, and he kind of looks like a Wookiee, right? And to me, that makes this picture plausible that this could be a family of Sasquatch hiding in this cave opening. It's just an interesting picture. I'm gonna say it's plausible, and I don't know where it came from. I wish I had more information, but it is a cool shot, and yeah, we're gonna go plausible on that. Might be looking at a family of Sasquatch here. Okay, this picture sucks. I hate this picture, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, this picture came from a video from NVTV. And anybody that doesn't know about NVTV, they take their cheap, crap CGI creations and they mix them in with real, plausible Sasquatch videos. And so it makes their crap seem more legit because it's mixed in with actual stuff. So anyway, if I'm correct and this came from NVTV, which I think I am, I'm pretty sure that this is, just it's well, it's fake. Let's call it what it is. It's fake. Fake like NVTV. I don't really care if they hear me say that or not because it's true. Okay, so normally, like, I love these close-up trail cam pictures because generally there's some trait in there that you can pick out that shows that it's not a Sasquatch. Typically, like a couple weeks ago, it was a wild boar. Sometimes it's like looks like some sort of monkey or bear, even, like whatever it may be. We've sort of figured out most of them. This one has me perplexed. Yes, you can see the ear, the big eyeball there. You can almost kind of see a nose. But it's just not... What is it? I don't know. It has a very weird facial shape. And if it's a Sasquatch, where's the hair on the outside of the head there? So, no, I don't think it's a Sasquatch, but I don't know what the hell it is. So, search me. I hate this picture. It's so weird. I don't have a good explanation of what's going on here. This bush is partially hiding this thing, whatever that black thing is. Is it a Sasquatch or a black bear? I have no idea. Could be, I guess. Could also be, I don't know what it could be. I have no clue. That's why I hate this picture. I hate not having any sort of answer at all. But I mean, what is it? If it's a creature, I can't see the shape, Is it laying down? Is it running? Is it rolling down the hill? Like, I have no idea. So, yeah, don't know. Just gonna have to stick with that. This is interesting because you have this big dark figure back here behind this broken tree, and it has like a cone-shaped head, and it has a little bit of like facial features there. You can make out some like nose and mouth and stuff. What's interesting about this picture is that this is all just one big tree stump that's broken, and it looks like it was rotted out and then had another tree fall through it. And what you're seeing, that dark figure, is the inside of the rotten tree bark, and we're getting a little bit of pareidolia there where it looks like a face, and then we're going to put all that together and we're going to make a Sasquatch out of it, even though it's an old tree. Alright guys, these last three pictures, as far as I'm concerned, are some of the most definitive picture evidence of a Bigfoot. Not video, but picture. They're incredible pictures, and they almost want to look like they're from Provo Canyon, but that I can't prove that. I don't have anything to back that up. And if anyone knows where these pictures come from, please let me know. I would love to contact this person and maybe get an interview out of them. But somebody snapped 3 shots of this picture, or this creature at least. And there's another one. Look how hulking huge this creature is. I mean, from the feet and the thighs, the calf muscle, the huge torso, the big, back and the arms and everything. This is a massive, massive creature. And, it's kind of hard because, you have these trees for scale. But, I mean, this dude looks like he's 8 foot tall. He's massive. And the last picture is going to give you a little better shot of the head there. And it's, it's not typical Sasquatch head that we would expect, but I think if anything, we've learned over the years that not all Sasquatch look the same. They have some different facial features and different shapes and stuff like that, depending on the region they come from. I don't know where this guy's at, but man, what a big creature. And this is one of my favorite Bigfoot pictures of all time, and it's 100% plausible and 100% probable. And well, I guess that's the last picture, guys. All right, I really appreciate you guys joining us. And again, please leave some comments about West Virginia and what you think we should do. But until we get back next week, this is J Mac, and I'm out.